Taurus. Look at this. Just slow. I'll keep it. That was crazy. Just the Taurus. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Shit. Let's keep it simple. Four of Pentacles. So someone's holding back. Someone's holding back. You want to know why they're holding back before I get into it? You may want to watch the Aries reading. If you're new here, my readings all connect. It's a domino effect. Okay, that was a bar. Whatever happened in Aries reading is going to obviously influence Taurus and so forth and so on. So Aries reading, I was definitely getting, they know that you know. Okay, basically you found out some type of truth. I don't know if you argued with someone and they said some shit and you were like, oh wow, that's how you really feel. Don't know if you were just having a conversation with someone and there was a difference, or you came to terms, or you know, with some type of truth regarding the relationship dynamic or someone's intentions or the lack thereof, and you're like, oh wow, okay. All right, I see what this is and I see what it's not. You know, I thought this was something else. I thought whatever. Something came up, okay, through argument, through, you know, conversation, or worse, through someone's actions or the lack thereof, or collectively all three. And a lot of you are moving differently, and that, especially Taurus energy, it takes a lot, you know, for Taurus energy. I don't read for signs, I read for the energy of the sign. It takes a lot for the energy of Taurus to make any type of changes. But the crazy thing is, this may have been something that you needed. Okay, you needed to hear this, you needed to feel this, you needed to see this. All right, you needed whatever this was that was like, oh wow, okay. Some of you are opting to match the energy. So if you're finding out that, you know, someone was cheating, some of you are taking it amongst yourself to go ahead and cheat back. If you are finding out someone's using you, you're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to use someone back. You know, if someone is using, like I said that already, there is some type of energy that you are matching. And there's a tower in someone's life because they know that you know whatever it is that you know, that they weren't forthcoming about you knowing, right? And you didn't know about this because it would have changed how you treated them or the benefits they would have been receiving from you, okay? Taurus energy is about what it is that we earn, all right, to have the things that we have, okay? And so there's an energy that someone has not earned. They have not earned your energy. They haven't earned the energy of Taurus. What is that? What is that? Taurus rules the second house of comfort. Comfort. You know, things that comfort, luxury, money even. This is also talent, but more so comfort. We all would like to be in a relationship that, you know, we are comfortable in, that we feel safe in, that doesn't necessarily require too much effort. You know, Taurus energy can be lazy a bit. We want that. We don't really want a relationship that, you know, is too much. You know, some people are wired to where they want a dramatic relationship, but ultimately a lot of people, you know, they want something that's, you know, theirs. You know, we can all be territorial and possessive over our things. Taurus energy is as well. We all want a commitment. We all like relationships. We all want to be in love. We have an idea or fantasy about what love is and la 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 la. You know, we all kind of are the same in that way. Taurus energy is about what we earn. And there's something that you have been giving to someone. Something that you have been doing for someone that they haven't earned, but yet they were having it. They were getting it freely. And this Four of Pentacles is coming out because a lot of you guys have had a perspective change based off of some new information. And now you guys are holding back. Now you're holding back the goods. Whatever that means. It's going to be different for everybody, but you're holding something back. You gave someone money, you're holding that back. You gave someone, you know, access to your body, you are holding that back. You gave someone access to your emotions, you are holding that back. Access to your mind, your ideas, your thoughts, you're holding that back. Why? Because you guys have learned, okay, has been brought to your attention in a painful manner that someone does not deserve it, they did not earn it. Straight up. This was also an energy where I was picking up on someone kind of pretending So this is like someone who was pretending to love you so that they can get I love you benefits. A lot of you guys are now holding that back as well. Like if someone was playing house with you, you know, someone was basically playing with you. And that was brought to your attention. And again, this could have been by way of a conversation, a simple conversation, and something came up. And boom, truth was revealed. You know, again, it's going to be different for everybody. Arguing with somebody, they said some shit. And, oh wow, okay, bet. That's how you feel. That's what it is. That's what you did. And now, you know, I did see Knight of Cups energy. Someone was trying to retract on that. Or, you know, how people are feeling guilty and they want to act all nice. Or some people, you know, feel guilty and they try to avoid you. It just depends. But something like that was happening here. And so a lot of you guys are in an energy where you want to hold back. Taurus energy can be stingy for sure. So, yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. You're holding back on making something easy for someone. The Three of Pentacles is obviously everyone's cooperating. When everyone cooperates, it's easy. It's a natural flow. This is what you're holding back on. You are holding back on making something easy for someone. And then as you can see, he's in the background. He either looks sad or focused, don't know. But this person is now chipping away at concrete, stone. And that's very laborious. Like that takes a lot of effort. A lot of energy. That's not going to happen. This is not going to be done or sculpted overnight. This is going to take a lot of time. A lot of time. And that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, it's like someone now has to earn you. They have to earn whatever benefits that they were receiving from you here before. Period. Getting Libra energy. There was an imbalance here. An imbalance of effort, an imbalance of giving, okay? This Fool card is trying to come out. So a lot of you guys are, you know, kind of in like a focus on yourself, selfish energy, where you have more to give to yourself because you're no longer giving to someone who was mainly focused on themselves and giving to themselves. Like this to me is just, it's screaming making someone earn whatever privileges and benefits they were getting from you, because for whatever reason you were giving that freely. And we're not going to sit here and shame you for doing that. You did it for whatever reason, but I'm telling you, something has been brought to your attention where it is now making you pull the fuck back, and someone knows that you know, and they know why you're acting this way or why something has changed. If you go and watch Aries reading, whether you think you have Aries energy or not, or whether you act like Aries energy or whatever the case is, I'm not here to break something down to you or go, like, I'm not here to teach you at the moment. And that's kind of the energy. Like, you're not, I feel like some of you are not teaching someone or bringing something to their attention about what they brought to yours. You are not arguing with someone. You are not talking about whatever this is. It's literally whatever was said or whatever was done or not done. You're taking note of that and just moving accordingly. There is no argument, no drawn out thing. And a lot of you, I did a reading before, I think for Virgo energy, not Virgo signs, but the energy of Virgo. This is how you fix things. Virgo talks about fixing things. And in that reading, I was picking up on skipping the dramatics. A lot of you, the dramatics is arguing about something you don't like, only for that person not to fix it. Arguing or trying to tell someone how you feel about something that you don't like or something that has hurt you, only for them not to even fix it or even hear you, or even worse, understand you. You're skipping the dramatics. You are realizing and keeping it simple, Taurus energy, keeping it very simple. People know what they're doing, what they're not doing. They know what they're doing and they know what they're not doing. And a lot of you, some of you are in a space where, you know, you're not here to force somebody to do some shit. You rather see what they rather do, not instead of trying to tell them what to do. So if someone has been doing something and you don't like it, or you may have told them in the past you didn't like it and yet they continue to do it, you're in a space, some of you, where you're like, I'm not even going to sit here and talk about it, because I know if I bring it up or talk about it, it's only going to backfire. I know that if I bring it up or talk about it, I'm going to be misunderstood. I'm going to be forced to over-explain myself just to still be misunderstood. I know that if I bring it up or talk about it, like I said, it's going to backfire. A lot of you are just not in that space anymore. So it's just kind of like you are taking things at face value, literally, Taurus energy, and moving accordingly. So we have the Four of Swords here. Like, you guys are not, you know, taking it personal. Some of you are not taking it personal. Some of you are, and you may be learning this energy, Taurus energy. You may be learning how to just not take it personal, not to address things, just take it at face value. And keep it pushing. You know, if someone's not showing up for you in a way that you expected, one, you're getting rid of those expectations, and two, you're just going to go ahead and do it for yourself. That's why that Aries energy, the Fool card, came out. Instead of trying to give energy into someone, you know, do for someone that's not doing for you, you're just going to do it for yourself. If someone, you know, is dragging their feet trying to commit, fuck it, I'm gonna just go ahead and commit to myself. Someone dragging their feet to include you in something, fuck it, I'll just create something else to have myself included in. It's you guys are not investing energy, time, effort, arguments, crying, none of that, you know, for someone that, you know, you feel like, you know, they should know better. Like, what's the point, for real? My energy of Taurus is very simple, for real. Very simple. It is very simple. You know, some of you guys may have Taurus, you know, Mercury in Taurus. So, you know, some of you may be simple-minded, or you're dealing with someone who is simple-minded. And, you know, there's negative connotations with any and everything. So, but it's just, you're keeping it real simple. Like, if someone didn't do something, then obviously they didn't want to do it. Why are you bringing it up? Arguing about and getting mad. If someone says some shit in anger, you're not sitting there trying to figure it out, and that's what they said, then they must, that's how they feel. Keep it real simple. That may be just how they feel. There's no point in, nah, they didn't feel that way. Maybe they just did it. Maybe it was just saying, they were just angry. No, this is what it is. That's what they said. They didn't do something they didn't want to. What are you bringing it up for? You know, we have the Page of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So a lot of you guys, if I do some math here, yeah, you're just taking away your energy. If 4 Pentacles take away 3 equals 1, a Pentacle, but here's a Page of Pentacles reverse. If that's that 1, it's gone. So it's kind of like, I guess you don't have any fucks to give is really what you know, because I don't see you giving anything anymore. So it's like you don't have any fucks to give. 2 of Swords is in the reverse, and you certainly aren't conflicted or confused. Trying to internalize why someone did or did not do something, you know, when their actions are, it's just clear, it's simple. It just causes you confusion, or some of you just want to be in denial, or people in general just want to be in denial, or they want to confuse themselves, or they don't want to see something for what it is. And then they internalize it and then they get stuck. You're not doing any of that. Like, your energy just feels like, I don't have a fuck to give. Yeah, confusion, 8 of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck. Just feels like if you had that fuck to give, you would be stuck in your head about something that is very simple. We have the Chariot here, okay? Same Chariot that came out in Aries reading. And that was clarified, I believe, my memory serves correct. It was the Emperor, Empress reverse, 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles reverse. And that's where I was coming to the conclusion. Like, if someone obviously is selfish, so some of you are taking amongst yourself to be selfish too. Someone who is using you, you're going to go ahead and take it amongst yourself to use them. You know, cheating. They cheat on you, it looks like you're going to go ahead and cheat back. You know, they want to pretend, you're going to go ahead and pretend too. Because the Empress came out upright at the bottom of the deck. So it's interesting how it came out reversed when I was clarifying the Chariot. But it's like, and then the 7 of Pentacles came out to clarify the Empress that was upright. And it was basically someone who was not investing in you, but they were obviously benefiting from you. You benefit from Empress energy, whether that's a man or a woman, you benefit from that. So for someone to be benefiting from that energy that you were giving, right? You're giving, Empress energy. And then for them not to be investing in you, Seven of Pentacles reverse, but yet they're benefiting from you. Yeah, it's a moment of silence kind of thing. Like, that's one way to make a Taurus really understand and make a change. If they're not benefiting from something. It's really simple. Taurus energy is very, very simple. That's why it takes them a long time to get things going, because they're not going to do something where they don't benefit. They're not going to be in a relationship where they're not benefiting. And I don't mean that in a negative way. That's just how it is. Taurus energy works hard at whatever they put their energy into. So obviously they want something out of it. I don't know if you're dealing with another Taurus or they have Taurus placement somewhere in their chart, or you do, whatever the case is. But that's where this back and forth, like matching energy is coming from. There was a tower on both people's end. A tower because you came to some realization, and then someone else is dealing with a tower because they gave you a realization. So they are no longer benefiting from you, tower. And you're experiencing a tower because you figure something out. And now you're being forced to change how you are moving with this person, how much you're giving to this person. That's a tower for you, for real. And now you got to change now. You got to tap into your opposite Scorpio, and it's Scorpio season. You got to change. You didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do that, but, you know, if you're realizing that someone's benefiting from you, but you're not benefiting in any way, you're going to have to make a change. You know, no matter how much you didn't want to, you just have to. That makes logical sense to you. Like, things have to make sense, literally. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the Four of Pentacles, because to me, that's like the only thing that's worth, to me, looking into for real. Yeah, here's the Empress again. Cherry with the Empress. So your energy is going elsewhere.